We're going to start our recap back at the very end of our Badjock chapter. Way back then. Lots of things have happened. We start back in Petrona, just after successfully defeating Badjock during the funeral for Ezekiel and
Lady Ezekiel.
Mrs. Zeke, if you will.
Lady Zeke, if you will.
Lady Zeke, if you will.
You guys decide that you need to go and destroy this amulet once and for all. It has the spirit of Yunogu, which is the demon lord of the Knolls. But while you're having a conversation, Quinn gets a sort of vision, telling her that her sister was out in Oshana and that she needs to get there as quick as she can. Quinn did make it all the way out to Oshana while you successfully went and destroyed the amulet, at least did your best getting there. You did have to have the Warrior 3 help you through the forest, where you did have some interesting encounters with stone men and things like that. But you came across Jerome, which is a very powerful wizard who did, in fact, aid you in destroying the amulet. Not long after Quinn came back, after realizing that she would need help to kind of get into Oshana. Destroying the amulet, making your way all the way back, you decided to camp out on top of a hill for a few nights and kind of strategize amongst yourselves what's going on, using those few nights to observe what was going on in the city, with the disciples being able to walk in, the fists surrounding the city. You make your way all the way out into the forest, where you do, in fact, find Lucy. She talks a little bit about your destiny and the things that you have to do, finding the vault inside the mountain, getting all of the crazy pieces, and she produces one of the 4 pieces for you. It's a half circle, like bronze, and it's described in a language that none of you understand. And after that, you decide to make your way all the way out into the rich district of Oshana after having many conversations. Thank you, Valerie.
I thought I could do it really fast.
It's like when someone crumples
to get that
paper
over
in the
with.
mic, trying to be like, oh, we're cutting out. Sorry. But you do manage to make your way all the way into the rich district and get into a very nice room out in the Grand Floridian, to a tavern's name that I have forgotten. I think it's called
The Wicked Hunter?
The Green Chalice. The Wicked Hunter was the first one.
The Wicked Chalice.
I like that one.
That you also, I'm not
that's
good
the
with
super
this.
fancy, nice one.
Boys.
Boys.
Oh.
We pick up back in the room. You are all standing around the table, collecting the amulet off of it, and we're beginning to make your way out towards Imlin's home. Or not home, her shop.
Quinn is going to wear the amulet, but underneath her cloak.
Wait, but do we have 1 or 2 pieces now?
You only have one. That was the one that was given to
Lucy.
Quinn.
It was
from
Jack's.
Lucy gave it.
Because one of them's with the turtle, one of them's with the dead body, and then I forgot what the turtle was.
Before his untimely
the shopkeeper has the
Jack's.
turtle. Oh, right.
Shopkeeper has the other one. Okay.
Yes, she has
we're
the
in the shop.
map.
Right, so we have to go find Emblem.
Wasn't it before the last session ended, we ended up going into his room and just finding the other piece?
It was on the table.
It was on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be the same piece that Quinn is now
It's the
wearing?
same piece. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That was just what I described was your way of rationalizing having that piece without Jax being in the picture. None of you remember Jax.
He was same way that Rayland was scratched from our memory.
So you guys make your way down these circular stairs all the way down into the main area. But something feels a little bit off. Not weird, it just felt like there should have been a lot more people in this tavern. It's now just you guys and the bartender that was in there. Well, last time you were here, was it busy? You don't know. It just feels off.
Well, I mean, it's the morning. People go to sleep. They go to work.
Can everybody make a perception check for me? Ooh, I missed.
13.
21.
16.
14.
8.
Good, yeah.
17.
You two, Peren and Esmenee. Looking around, you just kind of don't exactly know what's going on. Like it just feels wrong. You know, this is a busy inn, and people will be down here having breakfast. It's still early in the morning, and Peren, you slowly look to your left, and in the reflection of Fur's warhammer, you see a large, faceless
hell!
Its shoulders are like kind of lurched over its head. It's got long, spindly arms with long, wicked fingers. It's standing kind of draped in black, torn clothing, and it's just lurching
fucking
and
go.
standing over Quinn, its fingers raised.
Oh my gosh.
And
Quinn,
its
run.
arms are just, it's just kind of
Quinn's on the what? There she doesn't go.
twisting and playing with her hair. And
Jesus
it's
Christ.
faceless. It's no eyes, no mouth, just a white, pale face.
Question.
What's up?
Can she feel it playing with her hair?
No.
Okay. I fucking hate it.
Can I react yet?
You can't even like.
I want to throw my battle axe at it.
Okay.
You're throwing it
I'm not gonna miss.
Go
It's
ahead.
huge. It's over her. I'm gonna throw it at its
Roll
face.
to attack.
Oh my
Please
gosh.
don't. Please
Oh
don't
my
hit me.
gosh.
Please don't hit me. I have a very low
How
armor
much
class.
Oh, we have lots of healing potions, Quinn.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, she's good. Okay. Okay,
19 plus 5.
Do you throw it
24.
while looking, or do you turn?
No,
and throw
I
it?
mean, like I'm looking at it, and then at the last second I aim, like.
Okay.
But I use the motion while I'm looking at the
What did you
reflection.
throw?
My battle axe.
Your battle axe?
Yeah.
So since it's a large two-handed weapon, it would be at a disadvantage.
Oh, never mind then.
Well, it's too late. You've already rolled the first one, so you do have to roll the second
I
one.
know.
I'm so scared.
19. Sweet. All right. Yeah. No. You throw it, and you see it just kind of in slow motion. It's spinning through the air, and you see it make contact, and it just hits the ground. And you look back, and it's gone.
Quinn's
And everybody
just
can
like,
roll initiative. Everybody roll initiative.
What
That
was
was like
that?
a while since we fought something.
So it hit it, and
hit
it just fell straight down?
Yes. Can you roll damage for me,
Like
please?
the battle axe fell on the ground?
Oh.
Yeah. So it was it.
Don't quit.
Was it battle axe or?
It was battle
battle
axe.
Battle axe. Yeah.
I
So
love
it hit it, and it hit the ground. Just roll damage for me really fast.
6.
6.
But I'm assuming you would see it like smack into something and fall.
All right. 25 to 20.
20.
20. 15 to 20.
17.
Or, I'm sorry, 23. I forgot to
fine.
count my.
17.
16.
16. 10 to 15.
14.
Yeah. 14.
14.
Ma'am?
I got an
do
8.
so hot.
5 to 10.
8.
JK.
What do you have?
4.
4.
She has no idea
When
what
you
the
don't even
fuck's
have, you don't have any initiative.
I got nothing.
All right. Lyra, what would you like to do?
Fuck.
I mean,
You just saw. All you saw was.
I mean, can you
Peren.
ask me what the fuck just
Well, you
happened?
battle axe, yeah.
What?
I'm like, that was the fucking Hydra.
where?
It was behind you. I saw it in the reflection of Fur's axe. I threw my axe at it. It hit it.
Is it
I
still
know
there?
it hit it, and it's
Your axe.
gone.
Your axe. Can you see anything in it?
Fur kind of takes the it's a hammer, but even still, he kind of takes it and like slowly starts rotating it over.
Can you make me a perception check?
Ah, shit.
Actually, you have to do that on your turn. Yep. You have to do it on your
if,
turn.
Wait,
because it's an
if
action.
Fur turns it, would we be able to? Would Peren
I would
or
say,
would Lyra be able to roll a perception check?
Since he hasn't even gone through initiative yet, he wouldn't be able to turn it yet. Because technically we're
This is
in
within 6
initiative.
seconds.
Yeah, within
Oh, I
6
see.
seconds of
So right
just
now we're
like-
blind.
Exactly, so it's just Lyra.
Okay, so Lyra's
Reacting.
just gonna take her hand axe out and see if she can see it in the reflection of her hand axe.
Okay, go ahead and make me a perception check.
There's a 10. Yeah.
You're looking around, you're trying to kind of get the angle right, because it's weird. You kind of have to like hold it up and look behind you while looking in the reflection, just so you can see the room. And it's really hard to see, just kind of getting the angle right, so you can't see much.
There's not really anything else I can do.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll move down the initiative to Aramin.
So I'm gonna pull out my short sword and see if I can find this guy.
Okay. What would you like to do to try and do that?
So I'm like right there. So I'd like to just hold up the short sword and just kind of try to angle it to see if he's behind
Go ahead and make
me.
me a perception check.
It's fine.
That'll be a 6.
6? No, so you don't see anything. You said you were trying to see behind you as well.
Yeah.
It's definitely not behind you. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'll stay there.
No? Alright, Fur, it's your turn.
All right, well, we're gonna give this a shot.
Oh, no. That was the one.
Natural
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Excellent. Alright, Fur.
Nope, that's not
It was,
excellent.
I saw it.
I hate it.
I'm not lying. I'm not gonna hide. Oh no.
Oh,
That's
there's
just for
rolling
future
happening.
reference. This is for future reference.
Oh,
You still hate
don't
it.
roll.
I still have to roll the hit anyways.
Roll the hit. Good luck, Fur.
So you kind of turn and angle it, and you think you see something in the far corner, and you blink, and it's standing there above you, and it's got like it's your head and its fingers, and it's going. You can feel like it's almost like it's sucking the life out of you.
Oh my
Just
God.
like your skin is in the reflection. Your skin is like rippling into the fingers, and you take 15 points of damage.
Jesus
Gosh.
I didn't need a calculator for that.
Oh no.
All right, we are down to Quinn. What would you like to do? You're watching this. Peren threw his battle axe just above your head. Everybody's kind of like checking their weapons, looking around, and his skin starts to turn pale and ripple, and the veins kind of start to peek out of his head.
Okay. As soon as Quinn sees that, I'm going to take aim where Fur is standing, but like just behind him, like over his head.
Okay.
I can attack twice.
You have to roll both of them with disadvantage for me, please. Since you don't really know where it is.
Can I use Tides of Chaos to gain advantage on one and just roll it straight?
Yeah. And then after you do that, can you roll on the wild magic table for me?
Sure can. Okay. That's 14 for my first to hit.
14.
And that's straight.
Okay. Roll the next.
It's 3. I think it's disadvantage, so it was a 3.
You just catch wind.
For both of them. Alright. I don't have a wild magic table, but I will roll.
I can pull it up really fast if you want to roll.
Please don't turn into a plant.
Just a D100.
Oh god. Well, it only does wild magic sometimes. It's not every roll.
Isn't there one in the handbook?
There is, but
that is a 98.
98. You kind of feel odd, and your vision ripples for a second, and you hear like a faint and just like a soft beat is just playing around you.
Oh my god. She turns around to look for whoever's playing music at a time like this, and there is none. And she just kind of plugs her ears, but she can still hear it.
Oh my god.
And so now I despise this.
It's the ancient little music. And just kind of.
No, is this just in her?
I can hear it too.
That's just her. Yeah.
Nah.
Let's just call this ambiance music. All right.
And that's for 10 turns? A minute, or?
For the next minute. So, yes, 10 turns. Yeah.
So forever.
All right. Bonus action movement?
No, I'm staying where I'm at.
All right, Peren. After seeing this just crazy, faceless man sucking the life out of your friends.
I'm so freaked out. Okay,
Shit, wait, did Quinn take damage
I have
too?
a question.
No. Okay.
Do I know if it's, what type of creature it is?
You do not.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that.
Actually, I don't know what kind of creature it
You better
is.
find out.
I'm gonna find out.
Do I have a way to
Terrifying,
find
that's
out what
what
type
it
of
is.
creature it is?
Not really, no.
Because I don't want to cast this, because it only works against certain things. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. Why didn't we ask the
Lucy.
forest lady? Yeah.
I mean,
Ask
well,
her.
Lucy is fae.
wonder if she would've known.
It could be a fae creature.
Excuse me, Mr. Hydra. What are you?
Because it's...
Excuse me, sir. Are you fae?
Because,
Or undead.
she released it, so she has...
I have elementals.
But she also doesn't have control over it.
Alright, I'll save that one. I'll do this one first. Who's near me? Are we all?
You're
We're all kind of huddled together.
Yeah,
We exist. in the
you
same
are
box.
next to me and Fur, and...
I feel like magic is going to do
Esmenee
the
and Lyra
best.
are over here.
So I'm going to cast this on magic users. I'm going to use Bless. I'm going to cast it on Lyra, Quinn, Aramin.
Aramin.
Whenever you make an attack or a saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add it to your attack or saving throw.
Oh,
every time.
Sick.
So those 3 of you guys have that. Can I try to look for it as my bonus action?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I want to
roll
hold up
per-
my axe and
roll
try to look for it.
perception.
Okay.
No.
6.
Nothing.
Do you add anything to that?
No.
Oh, no.
All right.
You better
All
be
right, we're down to
attacking.
Esmenee.
Alright. I should, I'm gonna go ahead and just cast Cure Wounds on first so he doesn't heckin' die.
Okay.
Alright, that's a 2 + 5, so you got 7 hit
Hey.
points. You
Not
live
bad.
in your best life.
That's much better.
Heck yeah.
All right, we are. Is that your whole action, bonus action, anything?
That's it.
All right, Lyra, back up to you.
Oh fuck. Okay. Should we have any idea where this is?
No idea.
No
Look
idea.
for it. I think you have to look
Okay.
for it every
Looks
time.
like
taking
he's dying.
damage, you have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I think every time we have to look for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and see its reflection in my hand axe again. Because that seems to be the only thing I can do at the
I
moment.
will consider the looking for him as a bonus action because it makes most sense.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll perception.
16.
16. In your hand axe, you're kind of looking, and you can see him all the way over here. Across the room.
Is first still taking damage?
First, not taking damage anymore.
These
no.
are tables, right?
Yes.
So you can go over them. Okay.
How far can a hand axe be thrown?
It should say it on your thing.
It does not.
A hand
It
axe?
just says can be thrown
Does
because I'm a dumbass.
So, wait, is it based on
It's
the?
gonna be under weapons.
Is it based on the weapon itself?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
individual
because
to
my
the
short bow
weapon.
has a range of
60,
like 80
60 feet.
60 feet.
So he's right over here.
Okay, so I am here. I mean, so that's like 45, 50
And you have
feet.
your
so I can do it,
D4.
right?
You can roll to hit, yeah.
Okay.
Your G4, remember? Your blessed that I get.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll the hit. 18.
18. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool.
4, please.
4.
Five.
You
Animated.
sling that hand axe as hard as you can. You see it spiral through the air, and you
all of
can't
them.
see what it made impact on. It just hit and
Hit it?
sunk in,
Oh.
and then it fell out.
Okay.
So you definitely hit it.
Does the axe get like bloody or anything? Can you even tell it was there? No.
Wow.
You can't tell it was there. There's no blood or anything on it.
Alright, well, that makes weapon cleaning easy.
All right, Armin.
So it's my first movement, so I will move 40 feet towards him.
Towards him. Which one are you? This one?
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and try to see if I can see him in my short sword that I've got.
Okay.
Total of 6.
6. Yeah, that's a hard no. Actually, where are you?
Next to it.
Directly next to
Yeah,
it.
you
Where
look,
it used
and
to
it's all you see is a black cloth behind your head. You're like, oh, so he's there. He's behind you.
Okay. So that was what, bonus? For
Oh,
For
sure.
looking.
Okay.
So you still
Cool.
have action.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try
This one, right?
and slice him with the short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
That'll be a 13.
13 does not hit. So you swing your sword and it just catches air. You can't see it to see like how close you are or what you're missing. It does though make impact with the table next to you, and it kind of launches in for a second, but you're able to kind of yank it back out within kind of the same motion. And then we are down to Ferd.
Okay, so we all see that Armin just kind of swipes at the air in that little corner. So it's currently occupying that space.
Yes,
and we are aware
from
of
the
that.
last place that anybody attacked. That's where it is.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and
You missed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard.
Well, at least so he thinks.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll a perception then, see if I can find it.
Okay.
That is a whole 7.
7. You can't see it.
Great. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a javelin and just give it a shot in the corner.
Give me an attack with disadvantage.
Well, it was 16 both times.
16.
Yeah, it was 2 10s.
You throw it like literally as hard as you can. You don't think you've ever thrown anything this hard in your entire life, and it soars through the air and makes a thud impact on the wall behind it. Can you go ahead and roll damage for me?
Sure. Javelin.
So it's in the wall?
Huh? Yeah.
The
It went
Stuck in
past
the wall?
this area and got stuck in the. It's not even a wall. It's a door right here.
Okay.
It got stuck in the door.
That is an 11.
An 11.
Yep.
Did you just pin the hydra to the wall?
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice.
You have no idea. You don't
Oh
know.
man.
You don't
Who's
know.
next? That'd be
Somebody
great.
take a reflection.
All right. What's your AC?
18.
Don't
Oh,
like
no.
that question.
You're standing there looking around and just kind of constantly using the sword to kind of gauge where it is. And the same thing that happened to Fur. You tilt your reflection up and it's standing above you. This time it's like got its hands on your chest. You see in the reflection the armor is withering away and peeling apart, and you take 11 points of damage.
That was
You're-
such high AC to hit too.
Yeah, I literally rolled an 18.
Oh!
Like literally rolled an 18. I mean plus modifiers, but still.
Your AC is 18.
Right?
solid.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Because I have that shield, baby.
I'm
I'm at 14.
Baby. Alright. It actually brings it down to Quinn's turn.
Do I have any idea that Peren right next to me is being attacked by this thing?
No. You can't see anything that's happening. His skin starts to get a little bit more pale, but you can't see anything.
So back when Quinn threw her daggers at it, it was like back in this area, right? And then it moved.
You don't know. You don't remember.
Well, like where did I throw my daggers at?
You don't remember throwing them.
Oh no.
You just see them on the ground over there.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Stop removing our memories!
Oh no.
That mean my axe is just
So
on the ground for no
Quinn,
reason?
so Quinn goes to reach for her daggers, then realizes they're gone and they're over on the side, and she's like, and she passes, like she tries to like sprint kind of like past Peren to like go grab the daggers
yeah.
then. So she ends up
move over there.
here.
Yeah.
Which is sucks because Peren needed help and I don't know that it's there.
What's your AC?
12.
12, she says sadly.
As you dash past Peren, you immediately just feel everything get taken out of you. Immediately, you take 20 points of damage. As you're trying to lunge and reach for your daggers.
On a scale of 1 to dead.
On a scale of 1 to dead, how Peren are you?
No, sorry, on a scale of fur to Peren.
I'm Quinn. And that's very close to Peren.
Yeah. Oh.
Shit.
And that was an opportunity attack, sorry.
Oh.
Well, now we know. Don't go past it.
Did I get my daggers though?
Yeah, you managed to get there and you have them in your hands.
And she leans against the wall.
You're just running marathon sprints.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like you ran like 100 miles to get over there.
And the music is still just like... I hate it. I don't like it at
Playing
all.
Mamma Mia, but
Just on repeat.
Here we go again.
So you still have an action and a bonus action.
Lord.
Is suffer an action?
All right,
Can I
well,
cry?
Bonus action.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume
bonus action
that
is cry.
feeling this horrible right now, she probably realizes that something is in that area.
I threw a battle axe at you. You can throw a dagger at me.
I'm not throwing anything.
Fair is
I
fair.
don't think she has the energy to throw anything.
Yeah.
Let me look up this attack. I mean, I don't think she's thinking clearly right now either because her head is full of music and she feels like she's about to die because she is.
Oh.
Quinn is
So-
confused.
Fur
She hurt
and
herself in
Peren are
confusion.
going to be in my line of damage. I'm going to cast Thunderwave at first level.
In my direction?
So,
Hello?
yeah, you need to beat
What'd you
13.
13. Okay.
24.
Constitution. 3.
Go to 24.
I got a 20.
You got to beat 13.
Oh god, I
You got a
18.
nat 20, so they're both fine.
Pren's not dying today.
I mean, he's getting damaged,
So-
but he's not dying yet.
I
Yeah.
need to find my d8s.
Take half, right?
Yeah, so that's going to be 11, so 5.
Half of that rounded up, so it'll be 6.
6. So each of you takes 6 points of thunder damage.
Thanks for healing me earlier, yeah.
She runs to get her daggers, staggers, hits her hand against the wall, and then immediately casts out this wave of thunder.
The building actually rattles when that happens. Some of the window panes especially start to shake.
It's just like a whoom, like burst of energy. No one gets pushed back, but you guys do feel like an electric, like.
All right, we're down to Peren now.
All right. I want to look and see if it's still behind me.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
15. Where specifically would you be looking? Sorry. Just
Behind me, because
you?
I saw it behind me doing its thing
You
before.
kind of tilt and look up and
And
you
maybe
can actually-
kind of that way, since
you
that's
can
where the
see
thunderwave
it's
went.
actually just up against the bar over here.
Okay.
It looks like it could be prone, but you can't tell. It is shorter than it was, but its cloak is kind of covering what would be legs or anything down there, but you can't see if it's prone.
Okay, but it's not on me. Okay. Thank God.
You just hear Peren go, whoa, that's good.
Y'all don't even know. Okay. I want to run up and hit it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
and-
want to swing my battle axe at it.
Go ahead and roll to attack. You will have advantage on this.
Yes.
Thank God.
It was
Good
a
thing you have
1.
advantage.
Oh, good. 23.
23. Yeah. You
First one was a 1.
swing your battle axe and it just clips something. It hits and you yank it out. Can you roll damage for me?
Ooh, 7.
7?
Yes.
I have to use my calculator to do basic math because I am terrible.
Oh, me too.
I would.
And as you pull that battle axe out, it almost feels like you're sweating,
Oh man.
like on your hands, but you can't see anything. And we're down to
Bleeding
Esmenee.
on me. Ew.
Ooh.
Might catch the
Can I see that Quinn's like straight up not having a good time?
Yes. Quinn is,
I'm like,
Quinn is very visibly not having a good time.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know if I should
bro, I'm straight up not
cast a
having a
spell
good
because
time.
I'm like, I have 3 healing potions and 1 greater healing potion.
I have
haven't
healing
used them.
potions too. I'll probably use one on my turn.
You actually don't have that greater healing potion. That was Rayland. So you don't have that greater healing potion.
Wait, does it mean I don't have mine either?
The ones you got from Vajok, from his area, you don't have. I thought I told you guys that time, but last time, but I probably forgot.
No.
Does it take action to drink a healing potion?
Yes, it's a full action.
Okay, cool.
What would the healing potion do? Like, how many hit points would that give her versus like if I cast
Isn't it
Cure
only
Wounds
like
on
4?
her?
I can also
I don't
cast
remember. It's a
healing
D4.
spirit.
I think it's a D4 plus 2
For what?
for a healing potion. Hang on.
Yeah.
I know it's a 4, yeah.
I have to roll it when it's a healing potion. It's 2d4 actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Make
if,
it 3.
if you'd like to do that, I would be rolling.
2d4 versus 1d8. Yeah, I'm gonna go over and give her one.
Okay.
Take a heckin'
I got
sip,
double
babes.
4s on that.
Yes.
You heal
Real syringe.
10 hit points.
Alright, so I'm over here now.
Just like a model in a Coke commercial.
All right. You have a bonus action. That was most of your movement.
Dab.
Death. My bonus action is to die, please. Thank you.
Such is to die. I'm like, I don't know if me looking for it is gonna do anything because like I can't do anything if I see it.
Okay.
So
Alright,
I'm just
here's a
gonna
question.
chill.
Are any of us announcing where we're seeing it?
Where we're
Or are we just
No,
seeing
we're
it
all
and
just
attacking in
moving.
silence like
This is
idiots?
all each of
I
you.
mean,
You
what
are
happening
attacking in
in-
silence like idiots. I'm
Guys,
not trying to
okay.
I feel like if you can see the other person
Intervene.
attacking, though, you're like, okay.
You can, but it's like
You saw me hit something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we've all been forgetting about the D4 to attack and saving throws.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, you're
I
blessed.
used mine.
Yeah, because I reminded you.
Yeah.
Too stressed to
I
be
thought
blessed.
you knew.
All right. Up to Lyra.
You're blessed, by the way.
Off to Lyra.
Don't forget.
What hit points are you at?
26. 40.
You're also almost dying, right?
12.
12?
Not horrible. We're both 12.
Yeah.
Larry's so nice.
So I can
really
see
love it.
where you last, like, tried to get it,
I
right?
think you can. Yeah, you saw me hit it because I like connected with it.
Okay. I have a short bow, so I'm gonna try and hit that because I don't have an axe anymore because it's somewhere over here where it got thrown.
Okay. Go ahead.
No.
You have the D4. You have the D4.
Who's the D4?
I can tell you, depending on what you roll. Oh,
Hey.
You can use it anyway,
Well,
so
plus
you
your
can
dex
use it no matter
modifier,
what.
because it's a
Plus my
short
dex
bow. So it's plus your
modifier.
dex plus your proficiency. Because you have
Should
proficient
be
and it's
15.
15.
Wow.
So where are you shooting? Where it was?
Here.
Yeah. You see it impact, and it kind of like bang, like would hit wood almost. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That would be 2 and then
Dex modifier.
Dex modifier, so 8.
8. Shit, what the fuck is your dex? Yeah, you see it hit, and then the arrow just kind of slowly falls out and clanks to the ground.
Okay.
That makes this so
Would you like to
easy.
do anything else on your turn? Bonus action movement? You already moved a little bit, but actually no, you didn't. You shot your short bonus action.
Can I move to go get my hand axe?
Yeah, it would be.
I don't think I can move all the way over here,
You
but
can
like
move. A
Don't go
decent
past
amount.
it.
Yeah.
Try to go around it.
Hey, is the bartender okay? Where did the bartender
where do
go?
I go? Like here.
What bartender?
Wait, didn't
Don't.
Perfect.
is the arrow now stuck floating in the air?
No, it fell. It's
it,
on the ground.
it fell out.
But you hit it here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
This
Armin.
monster is fucking awesome. I hate it, but it's awesome.
It's so
Everything
scary.
about the-
When he first described it, I was
So-
like, shit!
The
Slenderman.
was it the
Yeah.
javelin that you threw?
Oh wow, okay.
The javelin's in the wall, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement action to go up towards it and yank it from the wall.
Okay. Bonus action? Anything?
I'll go ahead and try with my short sword that I have to see where this freaking thing is.
Okay.
That'll be an 18.
You cannot see what it is. As you look, where they're all attacking, there's a staircase in the way. A big wall where the staircase is, so you can't see where it is.
Oh, I see.
So at least it's not here.
Yeah, it's not in your general vicinity, yes.
Do you say that? It's not over here.
Not over here! Not here! Fur?
Can I ask you to describe what's currently behind the bar?
Currently behind the bar.
Yeah, just as a
it's a-
general description.
Couple stools. There's these tables right here that are like dirty dishes, extra chairs, just your standard kind of back room stuff.
Okay.
There is a lot of broken glass from bottles being smashed or anything like that. There is a large,
Does this bar provide food in addition to drink?
yes, but not that you can see in there.
Okay.
Were you gonna try and steal a snack? Like,
I'm hungry.
I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't think I can share what I was wanting to do without it counting as time taken.
I have a plan to also see if we can see it.
Correct.
yeah, I have one. I'm gonna see if it'll work. Oh, God.
Did you say there is a back room?
Not that you can see. Fur, what the fuck would you like?
Fur,
to do?
like an
Will
idiot,
you make some
is not going to
vampire
take this
face?
opportunity to attack.
With
Instead,
advantage.
With advantage. Wait, what do you mean with advantage?
He's prone.
Fur.
Oh, the monster.
Didn't know that, but I didn't know that because I didn't check. I'm going to rush behind the bar. I am searching for
You can
something.
have more than
Specifically, I'm searching for a sack of flour.
Interesting. Okay.
Or something of that ilk.
Give me an investigation check.
That was a 13.
13.
Yeah.
You are like frantically searching under the bar,
Yeah,
and all
you're
you're
using
finding
dice
is
as
like
a plate.
glasses and mugs.
Everybody
There are
judge me.
plates, so it looks like they serve food somewhere.
Sure.
But not that you can really see or find. Excuse me. There are some apples. There's a carton, like a big carton of juice in there, and there's a barrel that's kind of over here, almost tucked behind the wall.
Sure.
That's full of like it smells like ale when you give a whiff of it, but that's really it.
It's a barrel of ale?
Yeah. It's like half full. It's been used.
That's something.
Financially, I'm trying to think of the repercussions if a bartender shows up and it's like,
There's no bartender.
Oh,
We've
that's-
never seen a
We have no
bartender.
memory of there ever being a bartender at this bar.
That's a very good
hotel.
point.
No one's ever been here. It's been closed
cool.
for 4
Can
years.
I go ahead and grab that ale barrel and smash it on the ground, like in the middle of the bar?
Like, can you give me a strength check?
Yes. Absolutely, you can. That is a 22.
22?
Yes.
Where would you like to smash it?
So
This is the bar.
I'm
like,
currently
the
back
table.
here behind the bar, right?
So you do it on the table and get it all over me and whatever's around.
I was gonna, try and like plunk it dead
Oh, there you
center of the room. That way it can kind of fill out that general area.
Okay.
Look
Can
for
you
footsteps.
just give me a dex check to see how well and you'd be able to place it?
Yes.
Since you are throwing it.
That is 9. It's not
9.
great.
It's kind of awkward because like the liquid is like sloshing, you
Sure.
know, as you pick up the barrel. You are able to not really throw it, but you kind of give it enough oomph to where it lands on the bar and
Sure.
spills out in this kind of just general area.
Cool.
Not really in front of Peren, but it is in that general area that's kind of coated.
Awesome.
Bonus action? Actually, well, I kind of let you do too much on that turn. So
That's
leave
fine.
it.
We'll
We'll
just
just
leave
leave it there. We'll just leave it there.
Can we see its reflection in the liquid?
With a successful perception check, perhaps.
Okay, but like that is a possibility of
You
things
could
that
try,
can-
yes.
Okay.
What's your AC? 14.
I don't like that.
You are kind of standing there and you're like watching Fur and all that. You're like making sure everybody's okay and kind of dealing with the thing. And you just feel like a cold hand on your arm. And it presses against and you are immediately just sleeping. You guys can actually see this happening. Like the bags under her eyes start to form and her face gets like super tight and sinking up against it. Just 25 points of damage.
Are you dead?
No.
No. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
She's still alive.
I'm alive.
By how much?
5 points.
Oh, that's not bad. Lena's away by 2, so it could be worse.
Well,
Just
That
out
would've-
here
oh, well,
healing
you're right.
everybody, you know.
Ow.
don't awoo. $300 penalty.
What's your AC, Esmenee?
That's 11.
11. You look and just kind of like in shock. You see what's happening to Lyra, and you're trying to process everything, and you feel the same thing. Just a cold hand pressed up against your back. You can feel just kind of everything
Is
kind
that
of
you
gets
right there?
sucked away.
That's me. Okay.
It does 17 points of damage to you.
I don't know how to do math.
Oh, actually, I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws as well, please.
Oh,
So don't erase your hit points.
okay,
yet.
okay.
24.
That is
Ooh.
18.
18. Okay. You both just take the damage then.
Okay. Great.
Thank God.
Christ.
Just the damage. Just the damage. Just the
Good for you guys.
30-something
Take
points
your
of damage I just dished out. Whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Quinn.
You said that was 17?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Your music, like, it becomes deafening at this point. Like, you can't even think. You're so exhausted. And just everything in your mind is so, like, swirling and you don't, not having a great time.
It's a good thing we have to find invisible monsters.
But we can physically see them get.
Hurt, yes.
Hurt.
Then you can visibly see get hurt.
So we just saw. the same time.
Esmenee and Lyra are on either side of me.
Yes.
We all get
So
wrecked out
it's
here.
somewhere.
I don't want perfume, thank you. That won't help me.
Perfume.
I'm.
God,
I think that Quinn's just gonna blindly slash out with both daggers. She's
Where?
holding them in front of her or like to the sides. It's like within arm's reach.
Okay.
Kind of
Where me and Lyra
So when
are.
you're
yeah, you're
over,
they're both
over your head, over their,
Isn't Lyra 6'2"?
Taller. We're both
When-
taller.
or like in front of them, because
Chunks
they're both
straight
against
into
the
her
wall
chest.
too, right?
the idea is it's one fluid motion.
Okay.
You know, to attack. Remember quack quack? That's it.
Do I remember quack quack, sir?
Please look it up.
Clearly, you've never been on
I'm gonna
Twitter.
Google it.
So all three of us having a bad time.
We're just vibing out here, you know.
So, it doesn't say that you can't. So, I will say that you can.
So
Until I figure out
I'm not
if you
gonna
can or
swipe like into them, but I'm gonna kind of like try to swipe in front of them,
Yeah.
just in case it's in front of us.
Okay.
So starting at the front and going out with both daggers.
So, in this area,
Yes. So like right in front of me where the book is.
we've only been fighting this thing for like 18 seconds.
That is.
And it's hit 5 of us.
That's
We're all
18 to
dying.
hit for the first one,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
25 to hit for the second.
Okay. Can you roll damage for both of them for me, please?
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage for both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so that was bonus action. Action. Would you like to move anywhere?
I'm staying where I'm at because I don't want to move up into it if it's there.
Okay. Peren, it is now your turn.
All right,
You hit it, right?
I did.
Alright,
I
I'm
rolled
gonna
damage.
look for it over here because we saw them. I'm gonna look over
I
there.
saw them having a bad time.
Yeah, we
All
saw
three
them
of us are
straight up not
We're
having a good
suffering.
time right now, bro. 15.
Where are you looking at it for? This in that area?
Yeah.
Alright, you can actually see it over here behind Esmenee.
Ooh.
So we'll move
Esmenee's
Yeah.
dead.
Okay.
Esmenee
Not yet, fam.
10-7 for the night.
Oh, she's done.
10-7. Okay, yeah.
So maybe
definitely
I
go.
hit it and it like stumbled.
There
back.
it is.
It's right behind me. I don't like that.
Are we counting looking as bonus action?
It's a bonus action, yes. And if you want to cast something that takes a bonus action, it'll replace your action.
Okay, I want to do that. I want to move. You're not next to it, but right there.
Attack distance, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Searing Smite as an action.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds fun.
But I can't use it yet
Can I
because
see
it
it?
helps with an attack, so I'm going to use it next time. But it lasts a minute, so.
Turns out the Hydra can't be lit on fire, so.
Don't even try me, Dylan. I'm going to try to light it on fire, then I'm going to try to find it. Please let me light him on
It has
fire.
some resistances, so I just need to look at them.
It doesn't say I have to see it, it just says a
No,
creature.
It's a volcano.
Alright, so you cast that as your action. You're all set. Esmenee.
Esmenee. Esmenee.
Well, I'm straight up not having a good time over here.
It's right behind you.
Feel that.
It's behind me. Is it on fire now? Can we see
No.
it? Damn.
My axe is on fire, but it's not.
It's not even on fire. I just imagine it's like glowing, like
Oh, it
bright.
says, yeah, flares with white hot intensity.
Yeah, just like really, really like bright
All right,
light.
Thor.
Cool.
I want to see if I can
it's
see it
creepies, and then
first. Well, that's a 22.
Yo.
I can see everything.
It's right behind you.
20/20 vision. Ayo.
I
Okay.
can see everything. It's right behind me.
Right behind me.
Fuck.
All right. I want to try and use my scimitar at it. All right. That is a 15. Do I add? That is a 17.
I love your smiley faces on your. It's like spear smiley
Here,
face.
'cause I- when I lost it, I
Oh,
drew
yeah.
a frowny face, and then I got a new one with a smiley face.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Bro, these swamp dice are working.
Okay. They are. Thank you, Carlos.
You
Just-
said as she rolled a one.
One. Well, you did
I did some
something.
damage.
No, that's true. You did something.
The Hydra can have a little bit of damage as a treat.
You turn and just kind of swipe behind you. You feel like a little bit of a drag up against your blade, but you don't. You can't see it,
Yeah.
obviously. Bonus action movement?
Can't do
No.
anything.
All right.
I'm just vibing.
Lyra,
So do we know that it's like somewhere in this?
you know that it's
vaguely
behind
area?
Esmenee. Peren saw it and then
Esmenee,
shouted it's behind Esmenee, and then
Esmenee was
Esmenee
like,
swung.
And then I go, Witchon! Then I just stopped.
Witcha.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's the new quack.
Cha.
Ka-chow.
Ciao.
Kerchoo.
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 Okay. Conjure healing spirit in the form of my little cat Patronus.
Yes. Where would you like to cast it?
I mean, in the general direction of myself because I have no
That's the ringtone I
In
need.
the general direction of myself. Somebody put that on Twitter, damn it.
I'm on
Put it on the table so everyone can have it, okay?
I'd like to cast it in the general direction of myself, please.
So like here is fine.
Yeah,
Because then if I
okay.
get you two and I get
Yeah,
you, I'm like,
so,
we all everyone out.
what's the
Everybody gets a
healing
little
on it?
taste of heal. So 1d6 of healing for myself then.
Yeah. And then as Peren
And then as the rest of them like come into contact with
I mean, as they start their turns, so everyone except Esmenee, as they start their turns,
Oh, I'm sorry,
you get
Family.
1d6 of healing
Rip.
rolled by
Bless.
you. So just don't forget. Heal yourself 3 points.
Yeah.
All right. And that was your bonus action as
My
well. So that's a
bonus
really cool
action.
bonus action spell.
Booty.
What a
Go ahead
dream.
and do an action now, if you'd like.
Action. I'm gonna fire my short bow again in the general direction of the Hydra.
Okay. So this one is going to be at a disadvantage because you are between you and the Hydra is Quinn and Esmenee.
And I
Right there.
Changed my mind.
Right next to you. You can roll it, it'll just be at a disadvantage.
Okay. Sure.
And then you might kill one of us.
Oh my
Good luck.
I'm also healing you at the same time though, so maybe it evens out.
Just
me.
do it!
It evens out, it's fine. It's fine.
Nope.
That was a natural one, I saw that. I saw that. Can you go ahead and roll damage for me?
Fuck me.
I'm so sorry.
Roll another one.
2.
She's
Plus-
already having a bad time.
Plus dex.
Might as well add on to that.
8.
8. You cast your spell, and you're like, oh. I'm kidding. And you pull it back and literally just shoot Quinn straight in the fucking neck. Like, and you take 8 points of damage.
I'm so sorry.
Just like, it's not really the neck, it's like where the neck attaches the shoulder. So it's not vital, it just hurts a lot.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna scream because I like good audio, but you know.
Ow.
I'm so sorry.
She's got deafening music in her ears. Just kind of like went like this
And all
to
of a
try
sudden
to
she
hit
gets shot in
something
the
she can't
neck.
see, and then gets shot in the neck within the same 6 seconds.
Oh, alright. Well, it's Aramin's turn now. Unless you'd like to move.
Okay, you have bless.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Alright.
No more damage, please.
Everybody's too concentrated right there. What the fuck? Can I just walk
chat?
out the door?
Just walk out the door. Bye, all.
Have a nice life. See you next week.
This sucks. Bye.
If I were to start climbing the staircase there, would I get high enough where I would not be at a disadvantage to shoot?
So the staircase is
through?
rolled off. So
Okay.
it's in between walls.
Okay.
This is very peaceful music.
Yeah, it's very loud for Quinn, and she doesn't like it very much.
Deafening. I am going to go and move so that way I'm over by the cat.
Over by the cat?
Can I jump up onto the...
20 or 20.
Yeah.
So can you roll healing because he moved into it? So
6.
Nice.
Boy.
You get 6 points of healing, but you're already topped off, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Can I have
Wow.
So needed it.
And that's your whole turn.
Yep.
Fur.
All right. Well, everyone's super concentrated in this little area, and as much as I would love to take advantage of rage, unfortunately, that would auto kick off my storm aura, which would engulf everyone in fire within
Correct.
10 feet of me. So,
Don't do that, maybe.
we're not gonna do that.
No.
You also have the
You're
ale
so
on the ground.
considerate. Thank you.
What's up?
You also have the ale on the ground,
So you're gonna basically burn down the whole group.
which would burn down the entire tavern.
It's fine.
I mean, we have someone with a blazing white.
But it hasn't touched the ground yet. Oh, just wait. I have a plan.
Oh no.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Oh no.
Glad we did
Hate
this.
that.
You're the one. You're like, I'm gonna spill the ale on the ground, then I'm gonna rage and light this whole place on fire, and then we're all dead, and the campaign's over.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and roll for perception to see if I can see it, using the ale that's currently on the ground.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, that's an 18.
Yeah, you can see it. It just past this table right here. You can just see its head. And it still has its arms just kind of on Esmenee. Its fingers like just trailing off of her face.
All right, then let's go ahead and take a warhammer to this boyo.
Okay, so you're gonna run over there?
Yep.
Are you gonna jump the bar or are you going to
Hell yeah.
Jump the bar. Make it look cool.
Do I have to roll if I need to jump the bar?
maybe?
I don't trust myself. Otherwise,
Trust yourself.
yeah.
You just have to trust Vern.
That's fair. All right,
Around the bar or over it?
let's go over the bar.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Good.
Bar is slippery.
Lit, I have advantage. That's still not great.
Well, you can roll one more time.
Oh, okay.
That's
19.
better.
19. Okay. You managed to skip over the bar, and you want to go on the table, or just kind of push it out of the way?
Yeah, we'll be on the table.
On the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
So that is a 17.
If you haven't noticed, whether you hit it or not, I'm telling you to roll damage because you can't see if you hit it or not.
11.
11 damage.
Yep.
All right. Is that spell you casted concentration, Peren?
I don't like
Sorry,
any of
Pam.
these questions.
So you just have to
Over
roll a
here,
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Well, on your turn when you're damaged, which
Oh.
is now. Math is
McGonagall up in this
hard.
bit.
Yeah.
Just don't do it then. How could you kill such a perfect boy
Look at him.
that I'm building? Look at him.
Your
My son.
axe is just glowing bright white, and you're ready to just strike down this thing and catch it on fucking fire. You're so fucking ready. And then, like, you can't even grab onto it anymore. Like, it's just, like, you can't move your hand. Your arm, like, literally starts to turn black. And it crawls
Oh my
up.
gosh.
And you feel the
It's
cold
like
touch
gas.
as it grabs your hand and pulls the axe out of your hand and slowly sets it on the ground. You take 26 points of damage.
What the
Holy
fuck?
shit.
You will have to start death saving throws. And you're luckily,
Here we
as
go.
the axe hits the ground, it is no longer imbued with the magic because you are unconscious,
Yeah,
so it
wow.
doesn't catch everything on fire.
How many
Okay,
times
at
does
least
this make
it's-
it? How many times has Peren gone unconscious? And
I
this
wasn't
is the
even here
first-
for, like,
this
two
is
of
the
them.
first one that Valerie's even here for.
I'm sorry, Valerie. I rolled an 18 again.
It's okay, I
I'm sorry.
sorry. I said sorry.
I have extra character sheets if you want.
Don't joke about
Hold
that.
on.
Don't joke about my baby boy.
Quinn.
So I just got shot.
Yeah, you did get shot.
The music ended. That's not right. We're only 4 turns in.
It's the Scottish Symphony.
We've only been at this for 24 seconds. Sorry.
I died!
We've been fighting this thing for 24 seconds.
Air Force. Quinn,
God,
go ahead.
I'm angry!
Quinn had a terrible, no horrible, no good, very bad day. A novel by Lyra.
That's the title of Esmenee's book. What are you talking about?
My book.
At least my friend didn't shoot me in the neck. At least the monster killed me.
At least my friend didn't shoot me in the neck.
I'm gonna heal you, I promise! Okay, well, it's my turn, so can I get some
roll
heals?
your d6. Roll your d6 for healing.
6!
Wow.
I'm back up to 10, baby!
Double digits now.
I'm a sorcerer, I wear no armor. I'm a squishy.
I'm just out here with my 6 hit points, like.
Fuck this. Shit.
Why? Because you can't see it?
Yeah.
If
Our
we ever
music, fuck
find
this
whoever
shit.
owns this fucking bar, I'm gonna be like, sir, why do you not supply flour in your establishment?
Why?
It's across
The
the way.
Hydroneer
That'll
gonna do
learn
that
ya.
and it wiped the flower out of existence.
It ate the flower. I've really immobilized you guys with this monster. haven't
Yeah, we're straight up not having a good time.
It's not just the monster; it's the size of the venue that we're fighting in.
I'm just gonna use my quarterstaff with both hands and try to, can I try to, ram it forward into the space over Peren's body?
You can just step over Peren's body if you'd like, or
No! Well, I mean, I'm just trying
Mourn
to
the
shove
dead
it forward.
later.
I'm
you
not trying to run it.
would just attack over Peren.
I
Alright,
hate
well,
that. I hate that.
I need more spells.
Because you don't trust us, it's
You
fine.
shouldn't.
I can't do this
Not
shit
anymore.
either.
First I killed Peren, then I killed
Not after you killed my son.
Because if I do this,
Again.
we're all gonna die.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll die.
Do it!
What is it?
I don't care.
Says the
Do
person
it.
already
No!
dead.
Alina, no!
I can't do.
don't want
That's
that.
literally the only thing I do other than Thunder Wave, which will make Peren's body go boop 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 boop, boop and then he'll die.
Do you have a weapon?
Wait, how did it go?
I have my boop 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 boop. I have Thunder Wave, but everybody's in front of me right now.
But do you have like a weapon?
I have my daggers, but I've already used them, and I don't want to throw them again and not have them in case I die.
That's fair.
Like, that's literally the only thing I can do is throw them forward. Okay, well, I only have one option, so I don't kill everybody, and that is going to be to throw my daggers forward and let go of them.
You're throwing them above
Throwing him into the space above Peren's
In
body.
that general direction. Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
That one is 24 to hit.
Roll the next one.
That one is.
Oh, hang on. Can you look
18.
at your bless spell for me, Peren? Tell me if it's concentration or not.
Bless.
The one you gave everybody that gives them a d4. I think it's bless.
Oh, it is.
It is
Wait.
concentration, so the bless spell is dropped.
Can I re-roll that then?
You can reroll, yeah.
Oh shit,
It is
that's
not.
double
VSM.
2s.
It is.
Well, that's 2 6s.
2 6s plus anything?
That's
your dex?
plus. I rolled
Oh, wow.
two
That's your
2s.
Okay. Trying your hardest. It's really hard. It's really
I
distracting
can't
because
concentrate. I
Yeah.
just got shot.
you just
Runs
watched
down.
Peren's skin just turn like a dark black and crawled up almost all the way up to his face, and it's just, and his hand is definitely all blackened. But you throw it and you kind of just guess the directions, and one goes over here just by the bar, and then one sails over here in front of those chairs. Peren. Lyra, can you do the 1d6 healing, please?
3.
I was waiting for you to realize that you're not dead. You have healed 3 hit points because you are in the space of her cat.
Really?
Yes, I was waiting for you to realize
I didn't know
the
that it
whole
would
time.
count.
Yeah, it counts. It's your turn.
Yay!
Well, you hit the ground first and then you healed. So you
Yeah.
were like,
Whoa!
like it's like when you're
Great
about
start.
to pass out and everything's turning
Yeah.
black.
You know where you do that thing where you like push up with your hands and like kick back up like you're doing spy kicks? That's what he does, and it's super cool. And you guys are all
So that's
impressed.
half your movement to do that and stand up. You are now on 3 hit
It's
points.
worth it.
Fucking
That cool
stop
flip
it.
is worth it. Fucking hell! Do I know where it is?
Well, everybody else has been attacking there. That's what you think.
Yeah,
it
but I
is.
was dead.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Searing Smite again. That's my bonus action,
Okay, you still have your action as well.
and then I'm gonna attack it where I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay, roll to attack with disadvantage.
That was a 7, a 10. So 7 plus. I forgot.
Your
Oh, okay,
proficiency,
5. So 13.
13. You swing
12.
and it doesn't feel like you've made contact with anything. You just kind of swing
Okay.
across the air. Esmenee.
I don't know, fam. I'm at like 6 hit points right now, and I'm straight up not having a good time. I want to see if I can see him. See that spooky boy. Oh, no, I
You
can't.
cannot.
Esmenee sees nothing.
It's hard when you have 6 hit points. Your
Yeah.
vision's kind of like going in and out.
I cannot see.
It's difficult.
Yeah, so do we know that it's been... Do I know that it's been attacking Peren, or have
It's
I not?
very
been able to-
obvious, yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna, like, yeet my spear in that general direction.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to attack with disadvantage.
Oh, well, that is 9. And that's a 15.
Or
9
just straight
plus...
9? So 11.
Okay.
You throw it and it just soars across the room and it kind of plunks behind the bar. Like you see it hit the wall and it's kind of bounces and plunk and hits the ground. Do you want to move anywhere?
I want to move to the cat. Will this be in cat range?
Yes.
Yes. Here I am.
You move past
I would
it.
like some healing, please.
What's your AC?
It's gonna attack you.
11. So you, same thing that Quinn did. Like you run and
I'm
like it
past
seems
you,
like the
yeah.
room just elongates
Oh.
by like 300 meters. Like you, like it literally like you're blinking and trying to wipe your eyes, and you try to run and you just kind of stumble. You take 19 points of damage.
Oh no. I had 6 hit points, yeah.
It would have hit her. This is
Wow,
her.
she
This
was
is Esmenee,
moving.
right?
Oh,
No,
so she didn't make
this is-
it?
That's
That's
me,
Esmenee. So
yeah.
10. It would have hit you here, and that's as far as you would have gotten.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oof. No healing for me.
Hopefully
I
for
am
you.
dead now.
Lyra.
Right.
I'm gonna move my little spirit cat
Okay.
over in this general vicinity so that y'all can get some healing in.
Can
Okay.
I get some healing?
Yeah. So it'll
Can I
roll a d6 for
please?
fur and Esmenee. Get a d6 of healing. So go ahead and roll that.
Wait, I'm right next to
5 for
it.
you.
You were already in the zone.
Yes.
Since you were already in this, it's like in a
Oh, it's a
opportunity
new.
attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm back,
So,
baby.
since you're already in there,
Yeet.
Hello, my
Bless,
Okay.
bless.
Sorry, them both will not be dead.
So that was the healing. So you have an action still because it's your bonus action to move it.
I do.
You're making me quite itchy.
I don't know. I don't want to fire another bolt because I might hit somebody else in the neck.
That's true. I forget that you shot somebody.
I did.
You also have wild shape and a bunch of other druid things.
I do. Maybe I'll wild shape. That sounds fun.
Okay. What would you like to wild shape into?
Something big enough to fight a hard. Let me look at my list.
Okay.
I'll dire wolf. That was a good one.
Okay. So you are now direwolf Lyra.
Yes.
Lyra Wolf.
Lyra Wolf, yeah.
Level.
Dire Lyra. And then we are up to Aramin.
So with my turn, I'm gonna move one square
I d- 10
next
more.
to Esmenee.
Alright, you want to get down?
And then I will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so you're going to cast Cure Wounds on Esmenee?
Yes.
Yay!
You're
you.
already
I'm
here.
moving
Oh, you
now.
moved already? Okay.
I'm so used to giving, and now I get to receive.
So you get 7.
Yeah, we're
There's
back
no,
in
like-
the double digit.
That is it for my turn.
Okie dokie. We're down to Fur.
No, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll to find the thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
And he finds his shoes.
You definitely found your Warhammer, huh? No, it's right there.
That was a 1.
Natural one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it ran into something, but yeah.
So, okay.
You were hoping Dylan would go easy on you and let you roll again?
No, I was just clarifying that the dice was
What
stopped
size
by
is this?
another dice. And the last time that this
Is it
happened, it
30
did not go well
millimeters?
for me.
What's your AC?
Doesn't seem how
17.
big these are.
I'm just gonna leave it as is. I'm
No-
not
no
gonna,
action,
I'm
no
not,
movement?
Nope. I'm gonna leave it as is because I'm currently in cat box, which is good for me, and I'm not gonna risk getting hurt by moving.
Okay. Where are you right now?
Just chilling on that table.
Right there. Oh, in cat box. 10, 4. Did you roll? You already healed all the way, right?
Not all the way. No.
Can you roll a d6 for healing?
5.
5, so you healed up 5. Like looking in your hammer, it's still kind of dull. Like you've hit some things, so it's kind of scratched out the shininess of it.
Sure.
And you look and you bring it like really close to your face, and you're looking, and you can't see it. So you kind of turn and look around, and it's the first time you've seen it. It's standing in front of you, 3 or 4 feet taller than you, looking down. Its cloak is billowing. Your eyes start to go black as the just black tentacles almost reaching and pulling you away. And its arms are slowly pressing in. You can feel the cold hands pressing up against your face. You can just barely see through the spaces in your eyes. You take 30 points of damage.
I'm sorry. How many?
30 points of damage.
How did this all happen?
Here, this is easy. I'll go ahead and
Yeah, just
hit it
erase
for
the
you.
3.
Go. Yeah, there you go.
And you immediately black out. Like it just eventually the tentacles of I keep saying tentacles, but it's just sprawling across your eyes, and eventually it covers completely, and you're out. And you guys just see Fur turn and kind of like a gasp, and then he hits the ground
Like a basilisk.
Wait, so was I able to see it without the?
without the reflection. It's the first time you've seen it fully, and it's just a big
hasn't
tattered
appeared? Did
black
you need
cloak. You guys can't see him, but Fur could see him. Just in that moment. Fur has never... It felt like artificial fear, but has never, ever been more afraid of anything than that in his entire life. And
Oh
just,
my god.
Eat a chocolate, it'll make you feel better.
It is straight
I
up
need
the most
another
terrifying
cookie.
thing ever. Just its soulless face,
Deserve one.
just looking for 2.
We all deserve it.
Quinn, it is your turn.
Do I see this happen?
You see Fur turn, gasp, and hit the ground.
I'm casting Thunder Wave
Okay.
In that
straight
general
in
direction.
that direction
Okay.
over his body.
I keep forgetting to do the mechanic that I made. Like I made a mechanic for this creature, and I keep forgetting to do it to you guys.
Oh,
And
no.
it pisses me off.
I don't want any more.
I mean,
It's
if it's
fine.
gonna hurt us, it's okay.
Oh, is it the
Already
forgetting
suffering
certain
enough,
things?
Dylan.
Kind of.
Roll a Constitution.
That is
For
an
20
11.
rolls. So you take the full damage.
So no, I haven't rolled the damage yet.
Yeah, but he will take the full damage.
But Quinn's at least going to yell, like, because she sees Fur turn away towards the wall, so she'll at least like choke out like Fur, and then 8 points of damage.
Now he's down.
I should have lit y'all on fire when I had the chance.
Wait, did you ever take that bolt out of your neck? Like, I just
No.
really
No, that's why she
Who
choked
shot
it
the
out.
time?
Still
It's been like less than a minute.
Okay, Lyra just like put the crossbow.
Yeah, just
Just put it away.
not gonna use that anymore.
Don't use it anymore, please.
No, she puts it away.
All right. Bonus action movement.
Is he still in this square here? I know he's very
Yeah,
big.
he's like on the table, like laying half over.
I'm going to
Right next
move
to him.
10 feet over, so I'm right next to him.
Okay.
At least, because she sees him hit the ground, goes like, no, and like runs forward to hopefully be next to him to heal him next turn.
That works.
She doesn't know if the monster is pushed back or not, but
You push the monster that way?
if
Or this
he
way?
got hit,
Where
I don't know
would
if
it
he
go?
saved. He would have been pushed back because I mean she was standing over here and just like pushed did it towards the wall.
If
So it would've
anything,
went that way.
It would
It
have
would've
hit the wall.
Yeah, because
That
it was
wall?
like in this area
Okay.
right here in front of her.
Okay, Peren.
I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna move. Where was it? It was here?
It was probably here.
That's where
here.
Fur turned and gasped.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm gonna look for it. 18.
You can see it. It's same thing as it was before, just kind of slumped over on that table. You still can't see any legs because the cloak is covering up against the wall.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a hit
it-
with advantage
is it
because
look
it's prone.
Yes.
And I have my fire thing.
You have your fire.
That was a
Fire thing.
10. Is 8. So 10 plus 5 is 15.
15. Okay. You slam it down, like just bringing it actually cracks
Oh.
the table.
Okay, yeah. No, sorry. It has nothing to do with attack.
It crunches the table, and you can just hear like a flame, like whoosh, and it starts to like catch a blaze, but you can't see any visible flames.
Okay.
It just breaks the table. You can hear it. Go ahead and roll damage.
It was 6.
Plus your d6.
And my extra 6 was 4, so 10.
10.
Please, I just want it to die.
I think 10.
I
Is that
wasn't
the
there
most
for
we've
that.
done to it?
It was a lot.
Yes, 10 is the most damage you've done to it in one go.
Jeez, okay.
All right. Bonus action movement.
No, my bonus action was to look for it,
Oh,
and
yes,
then I
that's true.
moved,
You
so I'm
moved.
fine, yeah.
All right, Esmenee. Lyra, can you roll d6 for healing? 1.
Okay, you know, it's something. So we know it's like somewhere in this vicinity.
Yeah.
Peren attacked it down here.
Gotcha. Do I still have my spirit? I know I
No, you
healed
threw
it.
it. It's behind the bar.
You still have
Over
mine,
here,
right?
behind the bar.
My javelin.
Maybe.
All right.
If I try and
Drop
do
it.
a poison spray at this
Drop
son
it.
of a gun, am I gonna hit
Yeah.
everybody else?
Well, what's the range on the poison
And
spray?
it's 10 feet.
In a cone?
You'll definitely hit Fur, and then he'll fail another saving throw.
That's
don't.
true. I don't want to hit Fur.
Please don't hit the already
It might be a
unconscious body.
touch. It doesn't say it's a cone, so I'm going to assume it's a line.
Okay.
So you can just hit it.
I can just hit it
Yeah.
like around here.
Or hit that general direction.
That
you're
general
trying to hit.
direction, you know.
Okay.
Not
you
at
just,
Fur.
you just roll damage. Swamp dice!
Swap dice! Here we go! That's
Oh.
You just kind of release like a tss, and it kind of doesn't really. You can't tell if it's done anything, but it's still.
But you know what's there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna let you do you. Bonus action movement.
I'm Gucci.
Lyra, Wolf Lyra,
Wolf Lyra.
Lyra. Lyra.
Did the ale go all the way over here?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is now slowly starting to seep
Spread.
out through this entire area.
So can I use it to see if I can see the monster in the reflection?
Go ahead.
It's a strong no.
What did you roll?
A 3.
A 3. You can't see it. No.
Cool.
So bonus action, movement, action.
I'll move. I'll move somewhere over. Can I move here?
Sounds good. Aramin. This is a very compact space for a ranger.
Yes, it is. My movement, I'm going to place myself here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Over first dead body.
Over
Yes.
for his dead body.
And then I am going to use the javelin and throw it in the general vicinity towards the wall.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack. You have advantage on this one.
15.
Here.
15. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be 2.
That's the
Two
problem.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the problem.
Yep. 2 damage.
You throw it, and it's hard to throw a javelin in a confined space. It's generally pretty big. Javelins are usually 5-6 feet in length. You do get enough umph on it. You can see it make impact, but it's the same with all the other ranged weapons. It kind of just falls back out after that initial impact. Bonus action?
I am good.
Good. All right. Fur.
Can I do anything?
Death saving throw, please.
No.
Roll a d20. Anything less than 10 or less is a fail. 11 or above is a succeed.
Oh my god.
Oh.
12.
12.
12.
made it.
Okay, that's one pass. What? You need 3.
Oh.
And we'll try again next time.
Hate that.
What do you do if you get all 3 deaths?
Deaths.
You die.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yep.
You're dead.
I make you burn your character sheet.
Why I'm in this position.
Quinn, what's your AC?
12.
12. You've been, like, you're standing, you're worried about Fur. Everything's kind of just happening at once. And you're looking around, and suddenly you feel calm. And just like a sense of euphoria. And you turn, and Jax is standing there, looking at you, holding onto your arm. In that moment, you know who it is. He's warm. And then as he touches you, he just, like, turns and a smile forms on his face, and his eyes and nose recede back into a white face. His armor and cloak turns into just a black draping, and the creature is standing there holding onto your arm. Your max health reduces by 15 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
What?
Make it 7.
Oh, 7, yes. Currently 7 hit points.
Or it can't go higher than that.
Correct.
After
Excuse
his
me?
face recedes, does she still remember him?
No. Only in that moment.
I think she
I
starts to
hate
tear
it.
up, and then she
hate
just
it.
sees the monster and is just paralyzed with fear.
And as you see it, it just it does that to you, and steps back into the wall and
Is that
recedes
its
into
turn?
darkness.
It has
Yeah.
to do a fire constitution saving.
Oh, you're right.
Ooh.
Forgot about that.
But so it recedes into the wall.
Constitution.
What's your save?
15.
Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
Can I say something about it?
You don't remember the Jax part, but you do remember taking damage.
Well, I mean, I remember
And it touching you and being hit and stepping back into the wall.
she's looking at Fur, and then she looks up and she spaces out and she starts to tear up, and then she looks like she was just hit in the chest when she realizes what's going on. She's like, it's gone, it's in the walls.
Okay.
So that no one else,
it's
tries to attack it. Just immediately grabs a healing potion and kneels down to give it to Fur, pours it in his mouth.
Okay. Fur, you heal 4 hit points. I'm sorry.
You know what?
I
What
rolled
you
2
had.
1s and it's a +2.
Yeah, no.
That's fine. 4 is better than 0.
Yeah.
Is he stable?
He's not dead.
I raised your
So-
success.
Ooh. He
I raised
back
your success for next time.
God. I hate that.
that for next time.
Yeah, that's for next time. Bless you. Bless
Being
your soul.
practical. Bonus action?
No bonus actions.
Okay. Peren?
Who's Peren?
No.
I said which one?
Oh,
Which one
I
are
think
you?
I said who's Peren. I was like, no.
Peren,
Don't do that.
so go ahead and roll.
Okay. Yeah. There
Peren,
I
you
am.
get 2.
Really? I'm at 5.
Great.
Alright, I'm gonna look for it. No, I didn't find it. It was 5.
5 plus what?
Plus 0.
You still managed to see it.
Really?
Behind you.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Same thing. You kind of turn your war axe, and it's stepping out of the wall behind you.
Oh, I swing at its face.
Swing at its face.
The face. I
That's
got
true,
a
they don't
7.
remember.
Sorry.
7.
To hit.
Yeah.
You just kind of seeing it immediately turn and swing, and it thuds into the wall, and it breaks off a huge chunk of the wood paneling on the wall. But you don't need to roll damage.
Oh wait, when I saw it, how's it looking?
It looks like it has
It looks the same.
this thing. Bonus action movement.
No, I don't want to move away from it. So.
Bonus action. Esmenee.
I'll
yeah,
look
I'm-
for this bad boy.
I yell where it was.
8.
8. You are able to see it. What are you using to see it?
I don't know my eyes.
No.
It's
You have to see it in a
There's
reflection.
mirrors Around,
There's no mirrors around.
There's
The
the
water,
water,
the water,
the
the
water on the
ale,
ground.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the ale on the ground. Interestingly enough, you not only see the creature, you can see just faint ripples as to where it's stepping. Action movement.
Alright, move
Is that
5
a-
feet. And now I'm gonna use my poison spray at this bad boy once again.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
My D12, baby. That's a 9.
Awesome.
We love it.
All right, Lyra.
Fuck.
I'm still dog.
Correct.
Can I move towards it and try to bite it?
Go ahead.
And it says that the wolf has advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and isn't incapacitated.
Which they are.
Cool. I will take that.
So you bite into something.
Okay.
You're not sure what. You
Fine.
just feel it, and the taste in your mouth, it's dry. It sucks all of the moisture out of your mouth. It's almost like eating sand. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action? Don't really have much.
I'm good.
All right, Aramin.
I
There
am
it is.
standing right next to Fur, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast me some Cure Wounds
On who?
on Fur.
Fur. Okay.
He's looking pretty damn strong with his 4.
I have 5 too.
So that is going to be. That will be a 5.
Boy.
Bonus action.
Yeah,
movement.
maybe I'll do it.
So I am going to run over towards the staircase.
Towards the staircase.
Yeah.
Right. And that's all you're doing?
Yep.
Fur.
I'm going to use a healing potion.
Healing potion, go ahead.
Yes,
She's our
Come here!
now.
You heal 8 hit points.
Thought you
Actually,
said
sorry,
80.
80 points. 80 hit points.
Spread that around, please.
Good roll.
Yeah, 9.
Bonus action movement.
I open myself up to the opportunity to attack if I move, correct?
Where are you?
No.
No.
Not that you know of.
I'm going to move the 1 space.
6.
Nice.
Nice.
You're looking okay.
Alright. Doing better.
He laughs as he kills all of us.
What was your DC?
18. Wait,
18.
my AC.
New DC for
What's that?
spellcasting.
Oh. 14.
14. So, Peren, you are looking around, worried, nervous, as you would be after just dying. And you blink. And you are just standing in almost like a meadow.
Oh, bye-bye, Peren.
It's very peaceful. There's flowers, butterflies are flying through the air. You can hear the sound of birds chirp. And you turn and you see your mother and father standing next to each other. They're laughing and smiling and playing with a younger child. You can't tell if it's you, but they definitely look like you. They kind of laugh and they pick him up and they throw the kid in the air and they catch him and they say, look, and they're all excited and they send the kid to you. And the kid runs up and he's just like holding his hands in the air and you are just compelled to pick up this child. And you pick it up and it's you. You're seeing yourself. And behind you, your parents, they start to argue and fight and kind of get angry with each other and start to walk away. And as you're looking past the child, you look back and you're holding the face of the creature.
Oh my god.
It's standing in front of you. And you can't, there's no discernible mouth, but you can definitely see a smile pull away from just kind of the cloth and turns its head and grabs its hand and jabs you in the chest. It reduces your max health by 21 hit points.
So, Peren doesn't take damage, but can't heal more than
But
8.
I can't.
You can't heal more than 8, that's correct. And you guys are standing there. I
was gonna put 21
Peren's
minus
just
21.
holding his hands in the air, and all of a sudden a large cave inside of his armor just appears and just forced its way through. And you can, if you look kind of into the hole, you can see just blackness peeling and crawling its way across his chest.
I hate it.
And it is now Quinn's turn.
Quinn's standing right next to Peren.
He's not doing too hot.
Straight up not having a good time.
Has a bolt sticking out of this side.
Real bad time.
Braces herself, pulls the quarterstaff out, and then shoves it forward over Peren's head.
You don't make contact with it.
Did that count as an action?
Yes, because it would be an attack, but I can tell you won't hit it because it moved.
Can she remove the bolt from her neck?
She can, if she'd like, but she's not going to kill it.
No, that's the first
would-
rule of getting stabbed. Is
Yeah.
you leave it there so you don't
You
bleed
leave it
out.
in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lose any more hit points. Quinn
It's one of those
doesn't make
days.
contact with anything and still hears music in her ears. I
Yeah.
think this is turn 7. And just, damn it, and throws it down on the ground.
Strength. Give me a strength check.
Not okay. 11.
You are just so frustrated and everything, low hit points, the music ringing. You slam your quarterstaff down and it shatters into a million pieces.
That's not how quarterstaffs do.
It is in
Me
this game.
too.
Oh my god.
Everything's
I
bad.
can't take much more of this.
I don't have any weapons anymore, guys.
It's okay. I only have a short bow
I can
and I
give you a
can't use
javelin.
it.
I have.
Bonus action movement.
Who's
Okay.
next?
Peren.
Another
I'm gonna
set
look
somewhere.
for it at home.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I don't think I've seen.
I
those
can only
before.
go up to 8,
Like,
so no
out
point in
of the
healing.
green one?
I'm a shiny
9.
So 9.
Yeah.
It is actually a lot easier to see now,
Yay.
even with the dullness of your weapon.
Yeah, I saw it with a 5 last time.
Cool. Get over here behind fur.
Okay.
Cool.
I wanna step
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way. And I have a crossbow. I wanna fire my crossbow at it.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
10.
You fire your crossbow, kind of roughly aiming where you saw it. It's across the room. You fire, and it just
Sticks
sails
to
across
Quinn's
the
neck.
room, and
And there's nobody near her. I
I
checked.
turned and
it
smacked
sinks
Quinn
into
into
this
the
chair across the way. Movement? Damn it! Roll the
No,
rest of
I'm
your
good.
movement. Alright. Esmenee.
Do I know that it's over there now, or?
I mean, Peren fired, but didn't hit it, so we can't say for sure.
Oof.
Huh? It's still there.
It's still there. Okie dokie.
Please kill this. It's gonna kill me.
My spear's like over here, right?
Do you have any other weapons?
I still have my scimitar.
Cool.
But he's over there. I don't want to get too close to him because I don't want to like touch him and get got, you know.
Get got.
I want to get got.
I just really don't want to get got.
I want to use my movement to go grab my spear.
Okay.
See over here.
Yep.
Get a big old
Yeah.
Tina
And
Belcher
then
nose
I'm
at
gonna
me.
eat it. I'm gonna eat that spear at that bad boy. That's 13 plus 2. That is, I can do math. That's 15.
It is 15. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's a 4.
4 plus, no, plus nothing.
That's nothing.
Okay. You throw it, and same thing, interestingly, that happened to Fur's spear. It impacts the wall immediately. And it thuds in. It doesn't twang like it didn't hit anything, but it impacts the wall and it stays there. Bonus action, the rest of your movement.
I'm Gucci. I'm
All right,
right
Lyra.
Happy round 8, everyone.
there. Ooh.
It's been 48 seconds.
And
lot
I
can
died and
happen.
come back to life.
It's been
This
2
is where we are.
hours!
Okay. But we know that it's over there?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, can I run and can I bite it again because that's all I can really do is
Yeah.
a wolf.
Chomp. Chomp.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. And since Fur is bite, you do have advantage.
That'd be a 17. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
6,
Hey.
11,
Plus strength.
14 plus 17. 17 damage. 2d6 plus 3 is my piercing damage for bite.
Nice.
Yay.
So 17, you said?
Thank
17
God. That's like 3 attacks of everybody else.
Yeah, it is. Same thing as before. When you bite it, it immediately just tastes like sand. It's dry and sucks everything out of your mouth.
I'm really
But
bummed.
interestingly enough, you bite and close your eyes to kind of get all the force you can and look back and you're holding on to its arm. And you can see it. And as Lyra does that, you can finally see this creature standing there. It still looks fine, but you can see it has the javelin stuck in its chest. And it's like slowly trying to peel itself off. So it is right there and you can see it now.
We can all see it.
You can all see it.
Visibility!
Oh, yes!
Oh, so many more spells.
Happy round 8.
I like
All right,
because
Armin.
I can see it now.
All right.
Now that I can see it.
Blessings.
Bonus action
Yeah, you can
Blessings of all.
The turns have taken.
Hunter's mark. Longbow.
Exactly. So I'm gonna move one space up. Nope.
On the bar.
Onto the bar. I'm gonna pull out my long
I just see like that step.
And actually, God damn it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hunter's mark this bitch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot an arrow at him.
You have advantage.
Okay.
I would like to say.
That is a blessing because that'll
It's
be
your
a.
brother. Who?
Jax.
Oh.
Who's that?
That'll be a 15.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
That'll be for 6.
6.
And Hunter's mark there. Another d6. And that marks for 10.
10. All right. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, dealer's choice. Let's see what you come up
This
with.
is so good.
Dealer's choice.
You get up and it's like a slide. So you slide your back end over, kick your legs over, and laying down, pull back sideways and launch it straight into the face of the creature, pinning its head back against the wall. It hits with the javelin inside and goes to slump, but it's held up by the arrow and the javelin in its chest, and it's gone. Immediately as this happens, all of your vision turns bright white.
Oh.
I hope we remember.
That you self-destruct or all that.
You're looking around and it's you're kind of like clearing your eyes, trying to get back. And standing in front of you is a kind of like semi-tall, half-elven woman. She's got like gold and red armor. It's a little rusted and beat up. She does have a shield at her back, but she has just like black, like tendrils wrapped all around her arms. Her face is kind of taken by it, and you immediately recognize her as Rayland. Standing next to her is Jax.
Oh.
Just in this white expanse of the room. Jax looks fine, uninjured. Just kind of standing there, almost confused. They're both looking kind of just around and not really know what's going on.
So we know Jax.
Yes.
We remember.
What about Raylan
What
do we remember? Because we...
Not much.
It's probably been so long.
You recognize her face, but that's about it.
I think I want to just say, Raylan. Like,
She just kind of smiles and, hi.
are you okay?
Well, I think I'm dead. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the whole white expanse isn't really a great alive thing. And Jax is kind of nodding his head. He's like, yeah, I think we're dead. Honestly, yeah. Hi. You're not dead, right? Like, you guys are fine? Because if you guys
think
died
so.
That's a great question.
while we died, that kind of ruins the whole
Well, we think
Lucy property
killed the
thing.
thing. I think we
I'm
killed
pretty
it.
sure I shot it to death.
That's good. And Raylan just kind of chuckles to herself. She's like, yeah, you're always good at that. Usually use your swords, but whatever.
Raylan, I'm sorry. It's been so long. It's fuzzy.
It's okay. You remember the, God, what one is it? After the Knolls. The very first thing, remember when we all kind of got together? What was it? I was talking about Aramin's swords, fucking thing, and I described him like, quah, quah. And you guys made fun of me for that. Forever. It's okay if you don't remember. It's just nice to see you all again.
But we want to.
And Jackson's like, yeah, she's fucking sad, isn't she? I've been with her for like... I don't have a watch, but I've been for at least an hour with her, and she is depressing as shit. Like, God. I see you have my piece, though. That's nice. 6. Remember, Lucy said 6. Not 7, not 8. 9, 10, 5, 6. So don't get attached to anybody, okay? Because they're just gonna end up like me.
I didn't have a choice. You're my brother.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
She's not the only depressing one.
Yeah. Well, go forth and conquer, my friends.
You're not coming back, are you? Either of you?
We're not.
Where are you? Where did you go?
We're just in your memory now. Slowly fading away. And this is something you begin to notice. Both of them are kind of like slowly disappearing. Like wind is blowing smoke away from their sides. And they're slowly
Like Infinity
starting to
War?
fade.
No.
A little bit different than that, but same idea.
We won't forget. Will we?
Well, I won't get eaten by a Hydra again. So it's kind of, that's a good thing. We have faith in all of you. Now go to that fucking mountain and get whatever the hell, Lucy. And you know what? Tell Lucy I said fuck you. Just because. Because. I don't know. And Raylan kind of smacks him. It's not very nice. They're kind of having a moment. It's fine. They know I mean it with care. Goodbye, my friends.
Jax, I'm sorry.
And shakes his head, and he slowly disappears. And Raylan just kind of, you guys can do it. I believe in you. You can stop them. And the light recedes, and you are back in the tavern. Everything is sprayed with a dark green and purpley blood everywhere. Your weapons and armor are corroded. You can see the remains of your quarterstaff just withering away. It seems like attacking this creature with your weapons was making them deteriorate. And same with your armor. Every time it fended off an attack or got attacked, it made it kind of just melt away and fuse away. And even Peren, some of your armor, like the part where they punched a hole in your chest or ripped it from your breastplates, it's almost like fused to your skin. It's hard to move from that. What would you guys like to do?
Take the arrow out of my shoulder.
Maybe we wait. Okay.
Fern would very much like to get his javelin back.
I think Quinn's just gonna like falter her knees. It's
I'm gonna heal everybody a little bit.
Well, it's catching up to her now.
What's everybody's hit points at?
7.
24.
At, I think
24.
17.
What's she at?
13.
I'm gonna give you and me. I can do 15. Just like every long rest for no reason for lay on hands.
Oh yeah, lay on hands.
Yeah, it's not like a spell slot or anything. So I'm gonna give myself.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I'm gonna give myself 8 and you 7.
Sounds good.
Just because I can do it every long rest, so might as well be in the teens.
I just see like everything's catching up to her. Like she's an arrow on her shoulder, and she just kind of like falls to her knees. And poor Peren just puts a hand on her shoulder.
Yeah, so Fur walks over and rips his javelin out of the wall, which is in some corner of the.
Well, your javelin is. It's the one that. Did you throw it?
Yeah,
no.
he threw it.
No, it was Maria.
I threw my spear.
Yeah, through her spear that pinned it. Yeah, you can go ahead and retrieve your
Our stuff.
your stuff.
Grab my spear.
I am sad to say that your spear is broken
Again?
because of the corrosive properties of its
I
blood.
hate it.
Snapped and hit the ground.
What does my axe
I
look
just
like?
kind of.
Flimsy
You're gonna
almost.
pop
It's like
my
rusted
arm
and
out of its shoulder?
kind of destroyed.
Okay. I have like a pendant tied around it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna separate it and then just kind of
I'm gonna pick up my clothes.
so it doesn't get corroded.
Esmenee's just kind of sitting there holding both ends of her spear, and she just kind of sits on the ground and she just goes, well, this sucks. Just kind of at everything in general.
You're telling me.
It's just like, I defeated the Hydra and now I feel worse.
I don't feel any.
Quinn manages to like snap the part off finally, and she's
Yeah, that's fair.
this entire time she's just worrying about how to get this arrow out of her shoulder.
We need to find the other piece
Of what? What did I
of
miss?
the amulets. Remember the
Amulet?
shopkeeper had it?
The
She's
map,
the map to
the map to it up north.
to
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the piece
It's-
that Imlam has.
Yeah,
I agree.
there's-
We should probably stop the forest first before we leave this general area to go on a quest.
thank
So
God.
that's been stalking us this entire game.
Correct.
Cool. That's fun. I love that.
Do we still have the book that what's her face left us?
Yeah,
I don't remember the
Raylan.
name.
Yes, you do still
Just
have
hold
her
the
book. It just seems like a. It's more of a holy text, kind of something that she kept her spells in, things for spell components, stuff like that.
Journaling.
It's a journaling, yeah, exactly. It's just kind of a mixed properties book.
What class was she? Do we know?
She's cleric.
And so we had a healer and then we didn't have a healer.
Sad.
Love that.
I think after about like 3 minutes or so of just like sitting on the ground here, Quinn's figured out how to get the arrow out of her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a lot of pain, but also
It is bleeding pretty consistently as you yank it out. It is bleeding, not so much where you would bleed out in like 2 minutes, but uncared for, it would probably do some damage. And you're already not feeling so fantastic.
I don't have anything to help with that. I mean, like, hit points have been healed, but I'm not by any means at full health, and it is still open.
Would cure wounds help?
Cure wounds would help.
It would cure the wound.
Places.
axe-
We actually
Somewhere.
did sleep in this tavern, though, right? Like,
did,
the
yeah.
tavern was an actual place,
It was.
and it's empty now.
It's empty, yeah.
So like, is everybody from the tavern just like dead now? What?
You remember seeing them, and now you cannot.
Cool. Can I go get my hand axe? I would like it to still be there.
Yeah, I think he said we could
it's
all
just
collect
over in the
them.
area. A little damaged, just a little bit of corrosion on it, but it's nothing severe. The edge is kind of taken off a bit, and it's a little rusted, but it's nothing terrible.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna take my
You're gonna choke
crossbow
yourself
bolt
out.
didn't hit anything, so I can get that back.
Your axe
It's
is
not great.
not great. I would say
It hit it a lot.
It barely
It
operates
got
as a weapon.
all up in that thing.
Right.
Oh no.
Also, most of your weapons are covered in this
pretty.
corrosive blood. It's like a purpley kind of green color, like a mix of the two, like a very dark green. There's swirls of purple in it, almost like an oil. But most of your weapons are pretty severely damaged, just considering how much damage, especially
My
Peren's.
axe. is bad.
I'll say, I don't think
Fur didn't do too much damage.
I don't think he hit anybody or anything with the warhammer itself.
No, I don't think so.
The javelin he got it hit off.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
We need to go
We
find
need a doctor.
Go find,
We need to find a doctor.
We need to go find a doctor. We need to find a map from what's her
I need to
face.
check my
map
chest cavity.
A doctor. And I imagine
There was a black
someplace
hole
to
there
get-
earlier.
Well, your armor is destroyed.
Yeah, to get our armor and our
Yes,
weapons.
please. A new axe.
Repaired.
Peren is just naked.
So-
Everything's
That's what he's an
Do you
18
not
out
wear
of
anything
20.
under your
He's
armor?
a 20,
Oh, never mind.
so y'all are happy about that.
No.
It's okay, so is
What a
Lyra.
man.
Hell yeah.
Even first, like,
We chillin'.
Damn.
Esmenee's 6, so
Esmenee's also a swamp lady.
she
so-
is.
All right. We need
She's
to.
cute for a
What's
swamp lady.
so? Was it a general store that she worked at?
She worked at a magic and alchemy shop.
Okay, so
The Bronze Phoenix.
let's find that, and maybe
I
on
thought
our
she
way
worked
there
at the
we'll find a
tavern.
doctor / a repair place.
Yes, please. What
not-
time of day is it?
Early morning, midday, I'd say it's around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, because you had just woken up and then thought.
We all look like we just slept really
We
bad.
just look
I mean, you
rough.
guys look rough. Peren's got a big hole in his chest cavity.
No armor.
In his armor, there's scrapes
melted.
and nail claws.
Can you imagine someone walking up to this tavern like, this looks like a great place, and our party walks
We
out and they're
just
just
walk
like,
out like, hey
know
guys, what up?
I'll go sleep somewhere else.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna make the England shop.
Yes, please.
Making a way down to.
On our way there, do we see any other shops in that vicinity, or any other like a doctor?
Near Imlim's
Do we see
house.
any people?
Imlim's house. Imlim's shop. There isn't really a doctor there. There is a blacksmith whose door is still closed. Considering this is a big city and you're in the kind of rich district, you would assume that the hospital will be more in the where the Senate building is, the governmental district. It's more near the people that they deem important.
There we go.
Imlim's shop, the Bronze Phoenix. The name of the blacksmith is the Breathing Forge. Yes, but the Bronze Phoenix, its doors are open. There's two ones, like I said earlier. It's a large red sign with golden embroidering, I guess you could call it. It's just metal work on it to name it the Bronze Phoenix and to kind of outline it and kind of accent the building itself. On top of the sign, there is a large bronze phoenix itself. It seems it's made out of metal. It doesn't seem real, but it is perched up on top of the sign. So, what would you guys like to do? Imlim did know about the Hydra. She was Lucy did talk about her briefly.
Alright, we're going to go find.
So do we see Imlim?
Once you enter the shop, yes, she's standing behind the counter. The inside of the building is a lot different. The wood itself is painted in an almost golden yellow sort of color. It's a little bit shiny, but it's a lot darker than your regular gold color. There are quite a few shelves in here. It's a store. There's quite a few all kind of lined up. There's several weapons. There's shields. You're okay. And Imlim is just standing behind the counter. She has half moon glasses and kind of chin bronze kind of reddish hair. So she's sitting there reading and writing. You see her jot a few things down in the book and then read what she wrote just to it seems like she's double checking. On the far wall to the right, there is a large shield. There is a javelin next to it. It's kind of and there's a few mixed items. Not really so much on the wall, but on the shelves below. There is a bronze orb that's sitting under it. And then your odd dagger weapons. There's an axe. There's some armor. It's just random things all kind of scattered about. She picks her head up and she goes, hello. How can I help you? Hi. You look a little damaged.
Yeah.
I guess.
Quinn goes straight to the point. She's like, Lucy sent us.
Oh, Lucy, how's she?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Deadish.
She's an elf, I think.
She's fey though. They don't really die. They
My
just-
brother is, though, thanks to the Hydra that she released, which we killed. We need a map
Oh,
for me.
good. That's good. Yeah, that was.
Is it though?
It was an interesting beast. I was working on some spells and things to make it easier to see stuff like that, just so somebody, if not me, obviously, but just so somebody could fight it.
Oh, you mean us?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did the job.
No need
So
to
that was
worry.
cool.
We took care of it.
Care of
I'm glad.
it. 2 people were dead, but
Is
it's
that why
fine.
you're, we can offer a small thing. She just,
She'd be
it's
running if she wasn't.
just come with me, and
She'd let
she
me.
kind of gestures everybody into like a back room, and behind the counter itself is a large purple curtain.
It's like the dog.
That's kind of like parted partially, and she kind of like gestures you guys in there. She just come on.
Right.
Are you guys?
We going in there, I
Yeah, no,
guess.
for absolutely follows. Just kind of going through the motions.
We are.
I'll enter first.
Yeah, she leads you into this back room, and there are like almost like soothsaying candles in a circle, and there's some stuff in white chalk on the bottom. And she brings on a book, and it's like a big, thick, blue-covered book in like a bluish leather with iron corners, like just kind of decorative corners, and the spine itself is a dark, like rusty gray color. She just sit down, she puts a few things in the center, and gestures you all to sit in the circle. And as you guys kind of sit down, she starts to do a small enchantment. You can see kind of the light and the fire of the candles start to swirl and glimmer. The candles do melt very rapidly, it's interesting, but you are all now healed to full health.
Hey,
We love it.